Oh, hello. Mama Nug makes an appearance again. Hello, Mama Nugget. Yeah, do you want to tell people about gaming news? You get really excited about gaming news, don't you? Oh, there's a rub. There's a rub. Here's what we have for this week, the start of this week. Dust up between Sweet Baby and the gaming community. Steam to be more specific. A little bit of Stellar Blade news, maybe an update. I don't know. And the surprise of the year, Helldivers. Oh, let's go. I know it looks like I fell off a crab boat, but I didn't. I promise you. No crab fishermen were hurt during the recording of this video. We'll just put the Sweet Baby website in the background while we talk about this real quick. The Sweet Baby controversy that's been going on for a little bit now. And Sweet Baby, if you don't know who Sweet Baby is, they're a consulting firm that if you hire them, they'll come in and make sure that your script and your portrayal of characters, it's a diversity, equity, and inclusion firm that makes sure that you're adhering to the PC culture that these fucking lunatics really want to immerse the entire gaming industry in, not running afoul of what they believe is right and proper. But I mean, they are being hired by these companies to actively basically ruin their games with their stupid, do we want to say wokeness anymore? I mean, it's just, they're just bad actors. Sweet Baby is not a good actor. It's not like they want to make good games. They want to destroy the industry and make it all just bland and nasty. They want power, basically. People like Sweet Baby just want power in the industry. They're one of the groups that believes that everything's sexist and everything's racist, and if you don't point it out to them, the gamers are dumb. And Sweet Baby will save you, don't you know? Anyways, there was a Steam guy, curator, because Steam has these, there's so many games on Steam that some people will go and curate, like, they'll curate what games fall under a certain tag or title. Like Souls-like or JRPG, RPG. They'll make a list so you can go through their list and see what they have. But there was a Steam user that made a list of, I think, all the titles that are available on Steam anyways, that Sweet Baby had a hand in, so that people could avoid those games. And Sweet Baby got really upset, and they want this Steam user kicked off Steam and all of his games to be revoked. Like they don't want him to have a presence there at all, period. The mobsters over at Sweet Baby are trying to strong-arm Steam, and Cabrutus is his name, but they want him gone. They're really upset that he would make a list exposing all the games that they worked on and how their gamers have a choice. And all the things that I've seen on Sweet Baby, they're really proud of the work that they're doing in the industry. They don't want a list of all their games that they've worked on? Why not? Why not? If you're so proud of the shit you've done, regardless of how it's titled, like stay away from these games, well, a lot of people are going to look at it. Could be the Streisand effect too. If your games are really that good, people would pretty quickly pick up on how good your games are and how unfair the title of stay away from these games would be. It wouldn't take long for the gaming community to reverse. That's just free advertisement, basically. You're getting a lot of eyeballs on games that you've worked on, so that should be a good thing. What do they say? There's no bad press, unless they're calling you a Nazi or something, or a kid diddler, and you're not any of those things, then they probably could be bad press. They're not in it for you, the gamer. They're in it for themselves and to have power over an industry. That's it. And with power comes money. It's a tale as old as time. They claim they're being harassed. That's what all people do when they get exposed. They're like, they're harassing me. I'm not saying you should go out and harass me, baby. Don't do that. That's exactly what they want. What you should do is just look at the list and be like, all right, if you don't want to be a part of that identity politics culture that Sweet Baby is trying to cultivate in the gaming sphere, then stay away from their games. You don't have to play that shit. There's some Stellar Blade news. Well, I guess interview with one of the developers. I'll look and see if there's any new information, but we'll go over this Push Square article from, this is the 8th of February. It's only controversial to people who are the weirdos in the background that are screaming and slobbering about how dare you have a pretty girl as the protagonist. And there is some good stuff in here. Stellar Blade's supposed to be an offline only single player experience. And Shift Up is the creators of this game here. If people play mobile games, you'll recognize this picture right here. It's Nikke, Goddess of Victory. The game's going to offer 22 different languages, 9 voiceover dubbings. There are about 30 different outfits available in the game, and you can get them through gameplay. So you can explore, go on quests, go to the in-game shop, purchase items. You can enjoy collecting every element that the game has to offer. Customize your look, other accessories, earrings, glasses, etc. So, sounds like good. If they made that all, available in the game, that's rare. Especially from a developer who's known for mobile gacha games. Yeah, they picked this model here for this girl because she's beautiful. They wanted a beautiful character in the game. So yeah, kudos to them. Good job. And then the interviewer asked, Shift Up is best known for Nikke, Goddess of Victory on mobile. Will there be a crossover between the games that fans can look forward to. And they said, of course. So look forward to maybe a crossover between Nikke, Goddess of Victory, and Stellar Blade at some point. If the game does well enough. I'm guessing if it falls flat and nobody plays it, then it's just going to be a one-off and there's not going to be any more support. But it should do fairly well. They touched on the Korean gaming market is very mobile heavy. So most companies over there are developing for smartphones and things like that, but they really wanted to try a single player game. We'll see how it does. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's good to see that the game cosmetics will be available to purchase with in-game currency that you earn by playing the game. So according to this article, and one of the head developers, PlayStation, we all know in the gaming industry, has been known for censoring their games a lot. And that can be good or bad. If you own a company and you don't want certain things on your platform, then fine, you can censor. But my whole thing is it the original vision of the developers in the first place? Or is Sony gonna have a hand in being like, well, you can't have that and you can't have that? I'm not saying they should have hardcore fucking anal. No, I'm not saying they have to have a porn game for the PlayStation 5. I haven't seen anything yet in the game that would make me believe that it's over the top. I've seen more titty watching an MMA fight. It would probably have a little bit of light censorship because it is PlayStation after all. And again, let me know if it's a game you want me to cover. I might pre-order it then, but I would never tell anybody to pre-order a game. I would say wait until it comes out and you see a little bit more about it, because you only get so much before it actually releases to the general population. The reviews can be very filtered, but if you want to see my stupid, gameplay, I talk a lot when I play, so you bear that in mind. Then let me know down in the comments if there's something you want to see. Here's my surprise of the year so far. But Helldivers 2 is the most fun I've had in gaming since Elden Ring. And those are two different games, so they don't. It's not even the same. The co-op experience is unmatched right now. I'm sure there are a lot of games you can have fun in, but this was a big surprise to a lot of people, not just me. Now, will it have legs? Only time will tell. But Helldivers 2 is definitely worth a look if you haven't tried it out yet. Maybe wait for a sale, even more of a sale. It's $40 for the base game, I believe, on PlayStation and PC. Runs well on the PC for the most part. I don't know how it runs on PS5. I didn't buy it for the PS5. I've heard good things. And the buddies that I play with online do have PS5s. They're playing on the PS5, so it's cross-platform. You can play with your PS5 friends if you're on PC. But the missions are fun. You don't have to spend any money. Their microtransactions are to get their little in-game currency, which is super credits. But you can earn those all in gameplay, so you don't need to spend any money at all. And they're constantly updating the game, kind of in real time. In a way, you're in a war between, Super Earth, the humans, and the bugs and the robots. And there's going to be another faction that's going to come in pretty soon here. But the war is constantly being updated. You got to, liberate some planets. And there's a push and pull with the war going on in real time, which is kind of a fun little aspect of the live service that this game offers. It's pretty engaging because it's like, okay, this planet's being taken over, so all you Helldivers probably should focus here. And you can choose to do that or not, but it's just a lot of fun. I can't say skills, like guns and stratagems, like you see right there. There's a barrage, orbital strikes, and eagles, which are the planes that they use. They fly in, bomb an area, take out some enemies, and you're just having fun the whole time. You end up killing a lot of teammates too. So you got to be okay with dying if you want to play this game. But it's my pick so far in 2024 of a game you should check out. This Helldivers 2. You're going to have a ton of fun. Even if you don't have a lot of friends, you can meet a few along the way in voice chat. Most people are pretty good for the most part. You run into shitheads every now and again, but for the most part, everyone's pretty relaxed.
Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you drop. Get down in the car.